And hello. Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Muhammad Zuhaili bin Zulkifli. Nombor matrik D0391910091.
Okay, nama saya Muhammad Aizat bin Muhammad Romzi. Nombor matrik D0319102228.
Nama saya Asko Malar Anak Perempuan Syamagam. Nombor matriks D0319100119.
Nama saya Muhammad Hidayatullah Asam D0319103881.
Nama saya Muhammad Husnain bin Hashim D0319100225.
Okay, our title project today, sorting students by GPA. There are 8 main topic that we are going to discuss. Okay, first, what is selection sort? Selection sort is simplest sorting technique that can be easily implemented. Selection sort works best when the range of the values to be sorted is known. As far as sorting of data structures using selection sort is concerned, we can only sort data structure which are linear and finite size. This means we can efficiently sort data structures like arrays using the selection sort. The logic the selection sort is to find the smallest element in the list repeatedly and place it in the proper position. This is an example of implementation from selection sort 5 cycle. You can see at this slide. Second cycle, third cycle, fourth cycle, and fifth cycle.
Okay, next is example of implementation from selection. Sorry. Wait. This is an example of implementation from selection sort using C++ language. And right in the left corner you can see the coding, and the right corner you can see the output. We store array in element to a temporary variable called minimum and compare minimum to array plus element. If array is next element is small than minimum, become next smaller element and swap. Repeat this process until all element not sorted. In all cases, selection sort complexity is always O n power of 2. Okay, next is about algorithm for selection sort. Step 1, we got here set minimum to the first location. Second step, we got to search the minimum element in the array. Third step, we got to swap the first location with the minimum value in the array. And fourth step, we got to assign the second element as minimum. Fifth step, we got to repeat the process until we get a sorted array. And sixth, we got at the end, the smallest element in the array is placed in its correct position. Function sort selection sort is another algorithm that is used for sorting. This sorting algorithm iterates through the array and finds the smallest number in the array and swaps it with the first element if it is smaller than the first element. Next, it goes on to the second element and so on until all elements are sorted. Alright.
Okay, this is the difference between selection sort versus insertion sort. Insertion sort is a transfer an element at a time to the repetitively sort array and more efficient than selection sort. At the selection sort finds the least element and moving it accordingly, and less efficient than insertion sort. Okay, is the difference between selection sort versus bubble sort. Bubble sort is the less efficient and slower. And the selection sort is the more efficient and faster.
Performance criteria has three: running time, memory requirements, and lastly, stability. This is the ability of a sorting algorithm to preserve the relative order of equal key in a file. Con conclusion, the selection sort is a very easy algorithm to implement, irrespective of the programming tool used for implementing for the algorithm. The concept remains the same prior to implementing the program. The algorithm must be studied so as to understand the functioning of the algorithm. Thank you.
Okay, let's make a look of our source code. Student header file for the class student. Student CPP file for the contain the class function definitions. Main CPP file contains the program to work on array of student objects. For the options, first option, add a new student. The student details are name, GPA, enrollment year, and roll number. The second option are display the all students. Third option are sort the students in descending order of GPA. Fourth option are display students enrolled after a given year. Ask the user for a year. This function is used to demonstrate garbage collection. Okay. The definition of class member functions are to be in student file. Class student defined in student header file. Main CPP file creates an array of objects and uses a menu-driven program to add a student, display student info, sort the student list, and find the newest student by the enrollment year. We have to add the students, ask for details from user for the given selection, and perform that action. We have to read the function case by case. For the add student, we have to input student details from user. After add the students to the list, we have to display the list. After display the list will be sorted according to GPA in descending order. After that, we have to find and display newer student. Okay, in add student, this function adds a new student with the detail given. Add the students in array objects only if there is a remaining capacity. So this function returns 1 if the student is successfully added. If not, the function returns 0. We have to assume enters GPA into 0.0 until 4.0. For the display students, this function displays the list of students. We have to pass the object arrays and display the detail of the all students in the array. So it will be display details of all of the students in the one-page review. For the sorting algorithm, we have to put in descending order of the GPA. We can use the temp object for this sorting. After that, we have to find out student after given year. This function displays students enrolled after a given year. We have to ask the user for year and store it in lower bound. If the student is enrolled in after lower bound, those student detail using new student object. Finally, we have to relate the new student object. This is the explanation of our project, what we are did. There are some inputs that what we got through our source code. For the first output, we could find the how to add the students. The second output, it will be perform how to display the details of student after adding. The third output will be display the student's grade in descending order by GPA from highest grade to lowest grade. The fourth output will be find out how the new student will be enrolled by the year and will be displayed in this output. The another output is how to create this program and closing. That's all. Okay, ta.
Stop recording.
Yes.
Yes. Stop.